You know,
I
be
was
honest,
just
yeah?
asking Rick, I said, did you keep that Mac? And what did you say?
I said I did an outside radio broadcast in Belfast, and it just all got a bit mad and a bit hectic, and we were getting mobbed and more mobbed. And then all of a sudden I could just feel the coat sort of being dragged off my shoulders, and then it just sort of drifted across the crowd, and I never saw it again.
Kid in Belfast.
Well,
Kid in Belfast nicked his coat.
I was asking the team today to see if they could get some archival proof footage, pictures of you and me in Belfast, outside what was called the Bank Buildings in Castle Place in Belfast, mid-80s. And I was doing a downtown radio roadshow in a white zip-up bomber jacket, I remember,
like to see that.
with red trim.
Were you DJing?
Yeah, and Rick came on, and Rick did the whole thing, then they squealed and they yelled, but amazingly, there's no pictures exist of
Not
this.
a single picture.
So
I've
somebody
had them all
must have a
obliterated off the
picture.
internet, that's right.
Yeah.
I've
So
paid for it.
if you've got a picture of that anywhere, please send
someone
it
must have
in.
one.
Someone in Belfast
Someone
might
must
have a
have
picture
one.
of that.
But it is incredible to so many people who've just heard that tune there. It brings them back. They relive their youth. They look at you and they remember what they believe were very, very happy times. But they didn't seem to be so happy. It was happy for you for a while, and then this.
Yeah, I mean, I loved loads of it, to be honest. I really did. And in the beginning, it was amazing because it was an adventure. I just think towards the end of like 4 or 5 years of it, it just drove me mad, if I'm honest. And also, I'd become a dad at that point, and I just, you know, I think little lights kind of click on, and you kind of think there's more to life than pop music. And I had a good run at it, and I really, really enjoyed it. I just think towards the end of it, it's a music business at the end of the day, isn't it? I know it's a cliche to say, but it is, you know, and I loved the music side of it, but the business side of it, I could really, you know, leave it alone.
But, you know, for people to think you suddenly disappeared, you weren't doing anything, whatever, that's not what happened. And, you know, you've had a lovely resurgence back in the performance field, away from the producing field. Now, Rick, explain something to me.
Yes.
I, without being aware of it, inexplicably drawn to gospel music. I so love Elvis. Johnny Cash has been my favourite gospel artist, maybe of all time. Elvis, the biggest selling gospel artist of all time. What is it that we're drawn to it, and maybe we're not even recognising the religious significance?
I think you can call it soul as well. I think if you look at gospel music and what it gave the world in terms of it led into soul and probably R&B as well, and all kinds of different music. At the end of the day, it's somebody singing together and making beautiful music. That's
Are you
all it
religious, or is this just
I'm not actually religious, but I have a lot of faith in human beings. That's where if I have any kind of I wouldn't even call it religion, really, but I've got faith. Yes, and I've got faith. And I think song-wise, when I sit at the piano at home, I made the record at home in my own little studio, and I just sang what felt good, really. And sometimes there is a bit of a message in it, yeah, but I've just enjoyed that process as well, you know.
And am I right thinking you sang in a choir when you
I did it when I was at school and in the church choir. It wasn't gospel. It was not gospel. But I have worked with a few gospel choirs, and it is an amazing thing when you're in a room with a bunch of guys who sing great. It's just incredible, yeah.
Eamonn said there the album's called 50. Was that a shock when you suddenly went 50? I can't be 50, surely
not
not.
really. I mean, obviously, a lot of my friends around the same age, you know, some have been through it or going to go through it soon. And I think for guys, it's maybe slightly different. Maybe women approach 30 and 40 differently than men. We get away with it for a few more years, I think, that whole thing of, you know... And, yeah, for me, I kind of wanted to celebrate it and not hide away from it, you know, and just kind of... I've had an amazing life because of those old songs, and I just kind of think...
Well, the old ones are now the new ones, and you're touring next year.
We are, yeah. We're off again. We go back to America, actually, for February. We come back here in March, April, and I'm doing gigs throughout the summer as well, yeah. So,
brilliant.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's incredible. We've got you here. I was with Gary Barlow yesterday. We've got Craig David coming on.
I know.
It is all our yesterdays,
Crazy.
and they're all still relevant as well. Rick, thank you very much.
Thank you, Rick.
And he's on Strictly, not dancing next week, but he's
not in short for dancing anymore.
Blackpool week.
Yeah, I know, Blackpool.
If you enjoyed that, there's more of the same right here. And make sure you subscribe so that you never miss the best moments from this morning.